YouTube, it's your boy JB, aka the King of Soul, and today we got some Jordan 5s to look at. The Air Jordan 5 Retro. Now this is the fire red colorway. Before we get into the review, do me a favor. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. If you dig the content, also hit that share button. These videos that we do on this channel are strictly for review purposes. So if you do happen to have any questions or comments, definitely feel free to drop those down below. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the review. So this sneaker does come in your standard Air Jordan 5 box here. Now it is all black. Smack dead in the middle right here on the box lid, you do have the Air Jordan Jumpman logo here in the red. If you do a 360 around the box, you will notice some red Nike Air branding. The bottom portion of the box is all gray, but you do have the hit of the black paint blotches here. The bottom portion of the box, not too much going on. It is all black. Now you do have some copyright information and Nike branding here on the right. On the other side here, you do have the Jordan Jumpman logo there in red. For those that do care about that, there you go. Now the box label on the sneaker does read Air Jordan 5 Retro. The colorway says True White, Fire Red, and then black. Now when you do open the box, and it is a swing box lid situation, up underneath it is all white. Now I don't see like any factory stamps or anything, but you do have your green and white YM sticker here. Inside the box you are met with this kind of black trash bag paper, if you will. The sneaker didn't come double wrapped or anything, so beyond the black trash bag plastic, you are met with the actual sneaker itself. Now as far as build go, the sneaker does look like what you would expect from any other Air Jordan 5. It's just like, for the most part, it is in that, you know, red, white, and black, you know, kind of Chicago Bulls colorway. Pretty much what you expect from any other Air Jordan 5. The entire upper portion of the sneaker is all leather, and that's pretty much it, man. All white sneaker. We've kind of seen Air Jordan 5s before, so nothing too much to brag on this one. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. This one has not been featured on the channel, so let's go ahead and do it. And again, this is the Air Jordan 5 Retro, and again, this is that fire red colorway. So we're going to take a look at the right sneaker like we always do. Now from first observation, the sneaker does look like what you would expect from any other Air Jordan 5. Again, the top portion of the sneaker is predominantly, you know, leather for the most part. White dye leather, and of course you do have some white stitching. Now near the laces, you do kind of have like these plastic kind of tabs here for the laces. And going up towards near the ankle collar. The ankle collar is all red here, but again, you do have the hit of all white leather. Smack dead in the middle on the lateral side, you do have this kind of semi-translucent, kind of like white netting material. Up underneath, you do have the hit of white nylon mesh material. You do kind of have like your oblong shaping around the ankle like you do with most Air Jordan 5s. The midsole of the sneaker, they did go ahead and give us that hit of black. Going towards the rear, you do have that cutout there for the air bubble. It is white on the inside, but going towards the front, like near the toe, of course, you do have the red kind of like shark teeth situation. And then you do have that hit of the icy blue coming up from the outsole. And that's pretty much it for the lateral side. Switching gears, going to the front toe box area of the sneaker. Now you are met with more of that white kind of like, you know, dyed leather material here. They did go ahead and give us this white mud guard here in leather as well. White stitching as well, you know, again here in the toe box area as well. The sneaker itself, they did come with these flat white laces, and they did come pre-laced. Up underneath, they do have like, you know, that kind of translucent kind of like, you know, netting material here, and that does go up about 3/4 of the tongue, and that's consistent with the material on both sides of the sneaker for the cutouts here. Now the tongue of the sneaker, it is kind of like, you know, in this kind of it does kind of feel like plastic, so to speak, but it's really just like, you know, this 3M material, and it is reflective in that silverish kind of gray color. But they do have the red Jordan Jumpman logo there stitched in. They did also go ahead and gave us this lace lock here. Now the lace lock itself, it is clear, and if you look closely, it does have the Jordan Jumpman logo, red tab, and it does click and lock into place as it should. And that's pretty much it for the tongue itself. Now on the back it is all red, but they did give us that white tag there, and the tag does have the Air Jordan brand in there in black. Now on the insole of the sneaker, on the inside, it does have, like, you know, it's an all black insole, if you will. And of course it does have that Nike Air branding there in white. And that's pretty much it for the front of the sneaker. Now going towards the medial side, first and foremost, you do have that, you know, kind of clear rubberized netting material there, more white leather, and then stitching, of course. And then you do have, like, you know, your white plastic tabs here over on this side. There is a hit of black here going across, like, you know, the midsole of the sneaker. And then you do have like a hit of white going towards the front there as well. Other than that, you're kind of just looking at, like, you know, that icy blue showing up from up under the bottom. And that's pretty much it for this side. Now going towards the rear, first thing you notice first is that red, you know, stitched in Nike Air branding on the back. And of course it is all, you know, white leather here as well. White stitching along the sides on the panels here. And then of course you can see the hit of black for the outsole as well. And that's pretty much it on the back. Now on the bottom of the sneaker, it just has your standard Air Jordan 5 traction. First thing you notice is that red Jordan Jumpman logo, and it is showing, like, you know, from up underneath. And it does have like your standard herringbone traction, just like any other Air Jordan 5. Smack dead in the middle, you do have the black Nike Air brand in there as well. And that's pretty much it. You do have the hit of black going towards the toe. Now the left sneaker is consistent with the right. Everything on this one is the same. They didn't swap out, like, you know, like any branding or anything. And that's pretty much it on this one. But if I were to rate this sneaker, I would definitely give this one a 10 out of 10. Excellent sneaker. This is one of those OG colorways, highly sought after sneaker. I do love the on this version they actually gave us the silver tongue. I do favor the silver tongue over the black tongue option, but I'm here for them both. I don't really like, you know, hold one above the other or anything like that. As far as like comfort and sizing, the sneaker does fit just like any other Air Jordan 5 sneaker. Now for me, that is true to size, so I don't really foresee a reason for you guys to want to go up or down a half size on this one. Stay true to what you know on this one. And that's pretty much it. But I definitely want to take the time to thank the vendor who actually gifted the sneaker to review on the channel for you guys. And I encourage you to stay engaged like always. I can be reached on all social media platforms. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, even here on YouTube. Everything is at the King of Soul. But before we go, I'm gonna hit you guys with a 360 and a B-roll like I always do. But again, there you go, Air Jordan 5 Retro. And again, this is that fire red colorway. So there's the front of the sneaker, lateral side of the right, lateral side of the left. There's your bottom. And again, it does have your standard herringbone traction. There's the medial side. And then there's the rear. Excellent sneaker. But again, I do thank you guys for taking the time to tune in like always. But until next time, see you later.